This is quite an interesting space tycoon management style game. This is Star Haul Tycoon. And as you can see, we have this little galaxy here. And what we need to do is, well, make a whole bunch of money because we have to pay back a whole bunch of really bad people, apparently. But more importantly than that, we have to move resources from place to place in order to turn a profit. So, how do we do that? Well, Let's maybe have a look at starting down over here. Now, there's two types of planets. We've got stars, which aren't planets, I realize. But then we've also got red planets. These are factory planets. This requires silica sand, and it is going to produce glass. And then we also have mine planets. These are sort of like orange things, and they produce a variety of different resources. This one produces carbon. Now, I can see stuff by zooming out. I don't know if there's a way that I can actually see all these resource icons when I zoom in. That would be really quite handy, but apparently not. Yeah, apparently not, but that is something that I really wish would change so that I could see at a glance what's going on. Right, so if we choose this as, I guess, our main factory planet, I suppose, then we're going to want to try and supply silicon, which means that we are going to have to get silicon, silica sand, etc. from up here. Now, what we can do is we can literally just nab ourselves a trade route, and we can see at a glance where that resource is going to be required. We said that we wanted to come down to this factory world, which is absolutely what I'm going to do. It's coarse, rough, and gets everywhere. Perfect for microchips. We're not actually making microchips with it. We're making glass, but that's okay. Anyway, we set up the trade route. Happy days from there. It's literally about selecting a ship, and I can purchase a Sparrow, which if we have a little look here, has got max cargo of 10, burn rate of fuel, etc. It costs us money in order to burn fuel, obviously, as you would expect. I can basically only buy the Sparrow, but there is a lot of different types of ships here. The Leviathan, 3.5 million credits. Well, we've got 10,000 credits at the moment. Not a whole heck of a lot. I'm going to buy 2 and stick them on this route. That might be a little bit of overkill, but should be fine. Anyway, it's now represented by a line, and we should be able to see our ship get loaded, I very much hope. And if we resume, then we will start to see... There we go. Look at that. Ships that are jetting off all the way over to get glass, or to get sand all the way over to our glass factory. Very, very nice indeed. As you can see, I'm running out of money. I don't have a whole heck of a lot of money. We are going to be turning that around as soon as these ships arrive. But yeah, for now, not very much money. Speaking of money, the aim of the game is to pay down this massive 1 billion credit debt. We can make a variety of different sized repayments. We've also got a little like report thing over here. And you can also see, what is this? Economy? Is this the price of specific items? I don't know. Anyway, that's all there. The other thing that I'm thinking that we could do is... No, that's microchips. This is... We'll talk about licenses in just a second. Yeah. So you require water ice, and that's going to produce potable water. And then water can be consumed here. Okay. That's quite interesting. So, production chains in this game are quite interesting. So the way that things work... At the moment, we're going to be able to move glass down here. I thought glass was going to be consumed by something, but maybe not. Maybe nobody requires glass. If that's the case, it's a little bit disappointing, but no matter. Silica received looks great, amazing, and we should almost certainly see, there we go, a little bit of cash coming in as well. Didn't look like a lot of cash. Not going to lie, that looked like not a lot of cash. We've got plenty of silica sand in storage. We produce 180 per eon. Eon is the measure of time. But I'm thinking that maybe we want to try and speed up our... Sure, let's do that. Let's purchase one more. Maybe we want to like have slightly smaller trade routes so that we can try and accelerate things arriving here. Hydrocarbons. I need hydrocarbons. Where's the nearest source of hydrocarbons? Here? Sure. Okay, trade route to there. Boom. This is, I was going to say Last Chance Saloon. We're actually past Last Chance Saloon. That's okay though, because this little money spinner hopefully is going to make me. Oh, yeah, it's going to make me decent cheddar there actually. Yeah, very good. $770. That's way better than the 300 that I'm going to be getting from this. Yeah, 360. Okay, well this is miserable. Let's maybe see if we can try and change that up, but that's okay. Yep, you routes, perfect. This is exactly what we want. Open this route up, buy a ship. That's great. Away we go. So, for advanced production buildings, we still need to supply both of the two requirements, the hydrocarbon, the carbon, etc. You can see in storage, production is halted. However, in order to utilize the product of this factory, we're going to need to get ourselves a license. Now, there's a couple of buttons over here, which we are going to talk about. We've got planets, which is kind of nice. Lots and lots of stuff we're going to get through. We can filter this by what we're looking for. Some planets, however, we're not able to access at the present moment, and that is because we don't have the licenses to do that. How are we doing? We're making money. We're making, like, so little money here. This is just grim. This is miserable. This ship is doing way better than these other two. I might have to think about changing. Yeah, I might have to think about changing things up. That might be a good idea. Um, anyway, keep going, potato. Yeah, so these are all the routes that we've got. We can see we're hovering over that. And then we've got upgrades, firmware upgrades. Good. So this is going to allow me to, if I wanted to do this, we cleaned the engines, turned out 30 years of space dust buildup was hurting miles per gallon. All ships burn 5% less fuel. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's all fine. However, what I'm really after is Class 2 cargo. Unlocks heavy-duty permits. We stop asking how heavy is it and start asking, will it fit? Absolutely, but that requires 200k. Logistics, what does this allow us? Memory expansion kit allows tracking of 50 supply webs without overheating your CPU. Okay, so that's going to allow us to get more trade routes, I think, and then this is going to allow me to get more ships. What do I have at the moment? I can get 20. I can get 20 ships, which is not good enough, to be honest. Not good enough. Right. Let's see. We're going to get... There we go, some more resources. I think as we deliver more, the price just goes down, which is not ideal. Also, it's going to be interesting to see what happens when we max out all of... I don't even know what resource this is. We need class 3 in order to transport this, but it's going to be interesting to see when we max this out. Are we still going to be able to supply resources? Because this is a good little bit of a money spinner. We can also get some upgrades actually at the planetary level. Load, unload speed, production speed, storage, vertical space. The ceiling allows storage of 200 units of each type. It's pretty nice. That's pretty much... It's pretty nice. Yeah, food for thought. Speaking of food for thought, can we use... No, we can't move that. So there's only... Yeah, there's only like a limited number of resources that I can move right now. This is a bio-unit colony. Yeah, I want to start transporting people around. That'd be kind of cool as well. What else? You can go... I'm just really trying to look up adjacency. Any adjacency that we can get would be a good thing. Yeah, what's happening with glass? We're maxed out on glass here. Storage full. Great trade route. Is glass required anywhere? Glass is required over there. Sure. Let's go and do it. So this is a bio-unit colony. Great. Let's do it. I think we're going to need to... Yeah, I think we're going to need to get glass out in order to get more silica sand in. Which does not bode well for this process over here, because we're making money right now, but we might not be making money for much longer. We're also unbelievably low on money, which is just not good vibes. Not good vibes. We don't like that. Anything else that I want to get done? Oh yeah, you take those battery things that I'm currently producing. That's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. You take that. Yeah, okay, so it looks like there's... Oh, this is perfect. Hold on. Storage full. Yep, create trade route right over to there. Great, confirm. Oh, we don't have enough for another ship. That's okay. Fast forward in time until we do. There we go. Smelters are halt, send more. Yeah, we do have some, like, emails, planets, etc. But nothing major to worry about there. And then where are we going to get you a trade route to? You're going to consume over here, over there... Sure. And then one more of these bad boys as soon as we have the money. Yeah, in order just to keep us going for a little bit longer. How much money are we making on the glass, I wonder? This is where glass is presumably utilized rather than used as an intermediate product on anything else. Let's have a little look. So, what are you going to sell for? 630? I mean, yeah, and then it's just going to decrease from there. That's fine, I suppose. I'm not really going to complain about that, but it'd be nice if it was a little bit more. I'm also thinking, let's get another delivery ship on this route so that we can get more silica sand out of here. That seems like a wise idea. So yeah, immediate feedback. I feel like whenever I zoom in, I just like don't have information that I would like. Maybe in Factorio, in Factorio, you've got the ability to hold down the Alt button and suddenly get access to more information. That would be kind of cool. But it's not happening now, but that's okay. Early build of the game, yada, yada, yada. Everything is liable to change, as of course you might expect. Let's take a little look at ships. Let's sort by profit. This is the new one that has literally just been dispatched. I probably should be in a higher time speed because, yeah, we're waiting for stuff to happen. Now it looks like even if the storage is full, we're able to get money. So, yeah, we're still making money. I don't know if we're making our full complement of cash, but things aren't going to drastically go wrong if we suddenly have maxed out storage. I suppose that makes sense because we can't deliver these battery components until we have more. Yeah, let's create a trade route here. Let's go there. Great. Oh, hold on. What was that? We got a notice. A notice and a request. What was this? So, planet Vunak is experiencing a buffer. Defrag immediately. Okay, that's here. Current operations, defrag. Okay, we just need to do that. Is that changed? No, it's still always required steel. Okay, well that's nice. The debt is not a suggestion unit. It is a command. Pay it off. Yeah, right. Well, we don't really have any money to pay off 1 billion in debt. Also, look at the resource values. Holy cow. They all started at 200. They have all basically cratered. Potable water is on the up and up. Potable water is made here. You know what? I would like that. Let's sell that over there. Confirm. Let's get you in there. I realize, of course, I don't actually have any ice being supplied over here. Is there any better ice planets? I don't think so. I think it's over there. Yeah. Ice planet, boom. Confirm. Let's get one of those. Okay. So we are making money on pretty much every route. We're kind of getting towards the point. Refreshing, 5 stars. How much did we actually make? I don't even know how much we made there. Let's keep an eye on it. I'm starting at a step. Oh, let's see. Big number. Come on. 600. Yeah, not great. I really would like to get some bigger ships. That'd be good. I'm staring at a static number. I hate when debt is a static number. Make it go down. Ugh, come on. Bro. Debts. The smallest value that I can repay is 100k. I mean, if I could repay 10, I would. But I can't, so I won't. That's fine. Good. Let's let things run. I think all my ships are making money. You've just started though, right? Yeah, you've just started. The fact that we can make a paltry amount of money on 10 cargo. These ships, they're barely cargo ships. But that's okay. You are taking iron ore from here to here. You know what? Let's do another one. Hold on. Yeah, no, we're not going to sell you. I want trade routes. I want iron ore. This one to this one. Open this up. Purchase another ship. And then that's going to also make me more money, I think. I hope so, anyway. And then are we moving the iron ore somewhere useful? Yeah, you know what? Sure. Let's purchase 2 more to move the iron out of there. And maybe even... No, because I can't. I'm running out of resources here. Maybe we can get an upgrade. Dock counts. Doubles throughput insurance premiums. Load, unload, production speed. 100k for production speed bonus. That's quite a lot. That's quite a lot. Storage full. Really? You're going all the way over there. And the storage is full, but we should still be able to make money, which is kind of important. Right, what is this? You request 1,000 potable water. They pay you 4 times? I mean, yes. I absolutely can do that because I've got potable water. I've got potable water being produced, actually. To here. There we go. Good. And one of these. Just go for it. Yeah, I don't know if there's a time limit, but feel free just to do that whenever the heck you want to. Yep, I'm very, very happy with that. Okay, so things are starting to get a little bit more serious, which is quite nice. We can maybe start thinking about an upgrade. I mean, I've got these batteries here that I want to get moved. Logistics firmware upgrade. That is what I need. To be fair, maybe the fuel upgrade would be pretty good. Ship thrusters, speeding things up. Class 2 logistics. I think it's class 3 logistics that we need. So let's maybe not do that. I still have a little bit of extra capacity. I've got 5 extra ships that I can place down. Let's get... No, can't do you. Well, if I go to planets, toggle all. There we go. So these are the ones that I can actually play with right now. So that's handy. Anything immediately striking me as something to do? I mean, you. What? Have we maxed out the number of trade routes that we've got? Alright, we have... Yep, we're at 10 out of 10. But they're all making money, right? Potable water, that's just started. Water, ice. That should definitely be making... That should definitely be making money. Hold on. What did that say? Planets. You request concrete and glass. Ah, you know what? No, I'm not gonna lose myself down that. Refreshing 5 stars. Great. Great. Right, let's jump into speed mode because I would like to get logistics improved. It's going to cost me 50k, and that is going to be a lot of money to spend when I don't really have it, but, I mean, we kind of have to. So that gives me 50 supply lines. Annoyingly, I'm going to have to get this as well. So I'm going to stick in a high speed mode in order to get that done. What was the planet that I wanted to do? Yeah, it was that one. Confirm. Sparrow. To be fair, I probably should just have more... I probably should have more ships per route. Sand. Here. Yeah, I can have more ships per route. Create trade route. Where do you want... Down there? Sure. Okay, well, that at least sorts us out. That at least sorts us out something. This planet is drifting? It's just gonna... What? It's just gonna... It's just gonna completely get dislodged from its place in the stars. Okay, that's really weird, but okay. This route. Yeah, I wonder how we can make this... make more money. So it's currently coming into potable. I think we kind of need to just... I think this is probably a great place to invest in a big ox ship. Move it up from a sparrow a little bit. 60k is quite a lot of money to spend on that, but I think it will be worth it because we'll still do a very small number of journeys. And it is actually... Yeah, it's just we just don't make much from transporting water. Water ice is apparently absolutely dirt cheap. Not ideal. Okay. Have a look at this. Let's sell you. Yeah. And then we'll get we'll get that on board. We'll get that ship onboarded as soon as we possibly can. Definitely making less money. If we're not always expanding, then clearly that is bad. But at least we replace all degraded? What does that mean? Oh, I see. That means that we could get the... I don't know. I have no idea, actually. Replace them all. Sure. For 10k? That seems like a good thing to do if it ensures the operational efficiency of our operation. Right, here. Let's do this. Create trade route here. I must be almost at my ship limit. There we go. Look at that. That's going to be some good money. Some good revenue there. Oh, run defrag. Yep, fine. And that gets us back into position. Not gonna lie, I don't really think planet is dissolving into digital noise. Run defrag. Does that fix things? Oh, maybe that's why we didn't have maybe that's why we didn't make any money from that place. Right. Well, I'm not gonna be put off. We just need 60k. We need 60k as soon as we possibly can. I'm not gonna quibble about it, but we're gonna get this on the route. I mean, come on. What was the max cargo? Max cargo was also 60. So there's kind of a world in which we go for a storage upgrade as well, because otherwise we're not gonna be able to benefit from, you know, properly having 60 cargo. But that's a problem for a future potato. Current potato is just looking forward to getting... There we go. The Ox. Fantastic. Oh, that was the 60k. Oh, it was 60k to unlock it, and then it now only costs 6 grand. That is amazing. I had absolutely no idea. Let's get you on the go immediately. And let's see. Cargo 50 out of 60. Yeah, that's kind of what I was worried about. I will need to try and get an upgrade. I'll need to try and get an upgrade on that planet. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to benefit from, you know, the entire upgrade system. You're degraded. Let's have a little look at this. Replace, sell, no. I would rather not do that. So if we have a look, can I click on, yeah, there we go. Can click on the trade route as well. Let's get that purchased. Let's get you sold. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Run defrag. I have no idea why this happens or how it ends up. Yeah, how it ends up being necessary to fix it. Go, good. Sell sparrows and replace it with an ox. So we're now going to take a lump of 50 across here, which is probably overkill for this ship, actually. Yeah, it's only got 16 cargo, which is, you know, not a whole heck of a lot, but I think it'll be worth it. I absolutely think it'll be worth it. You are currently not making any money because you're doing water deliveries. Yeah, figure as much. How on earth is this such an unprofitable route? It's kind of crazy. I want to see what the exact stat is. You request some stuff. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. I'm pinging headquarters to ask something. Blah 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 blah. It's going to be about my debt. Right. How much money are we in? Are we in for here? 950. I think that did actually. I think that did actually make us a little bit of money. So I think we can do it at scale. I think we can do it. Yeah, a storage upgrade, probably not a bad idea. Probably not a bad idea. Also, I don't think I can... Can I upgrade my ships automatically? I mean, I can replace them automatically, but I don't think I can... I don't think I can... I can replace all the deranged ones, the degraded ones, but I can't replace automatically. Packet loss, run defrag, sure. There we go. I wonder if, like, maybe keeping planets in a sort of state of you know, like full storage or something. Request parking. What does this do? Parking requested. I have absolutely no idea what that means. Parked? Okay, great. Well, happy days. Oh, I see. It just means that we don't have it operating. Let's get 2 of these. Sell 2 of those. Yep, we're getting everything replaced here. This seems like a sensible idea. There we go. Good. Hydrogen. Let's do the same here. Nice. And good timing, actually, because it is already degraded. Brilliant. Nice. Okay, I think that is most... Not all. Most... There we go. Replaced. Good. Like for like. Near enough like to like that I'm not going to complain. Cool. And you're still doing the whole potable water journey. Sell. Come on. And purchase. There we go. Right. That's good. That's better. We're definitely moving larger quantities. Whether or not we're going to make more money, that's, I guess, the real question. Yeah, definitely feel like we need an auto-replace button. The ability to just say, hey, I want to change out all these ships so that I don't have to do it all manually. The fact that we can replace, you know, like for like is fine, but I would like to replace like for like with something a little bit better. Also, yeah, we're probably not going to be making a little bit of money on some of these for now, but that is a-okay. So we're on 18 out of 20 ships. We need another 50k to start the process of getting that sorted. Let's get trade route over here. Confirm. Let's get you in there. Great. Oh, there was a logic gate failure over here somewhere. Let's begin the defrag. I don't think any other planets need to be defragged or anything like that. Again, it would be nicer if there was a little bit more information as to why that happened, and also if I could fix that sort of from being zoomed out. But not really. Okay. We're almost at 100k, which is kind of remarkable. Maybe want to get ship thrusters. Maybe want to get ship thrusters. Maybe want to get something else. Heavy duty permit. Yeah, I'm interested. I unfortunately think we have to get the Class 2 fleet. Your predecessor never needed this. Okay, great. And now that we've got the fleet upgrade, we can actually just get more upgrades. More upgrades coming out the wazoo, to be honest with you. We can get a heck of a lot more. And I should just do it. So places like this, bang in an ox. Trade route here. Yep. Goods. 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 Yep, get that all moved in. Class 2 cargo license. Man, I would love a Class 2 cargo license. But alas, 200k is a lot of money. We're not a million miles away, but we are, what the heck? Oh, I see. That needs 500 water ice. That's on a temporary basis. That's a request, a planetary request thing. Yeah, well, we'll not worry about the temporary thing. I just want to try and get all of the basic stuff. I want to get all the basic stuff supplied to different planets. There we go. Good. There's pretty much no reason not to, right? Because even if we end up going over the top, then we still have a little bit of money coming through from the overpayment. So even if we have a full storage, we can still figure it out. What the heck is this? This is alien flora. Sure, that can go to there. Get that built. Okay, that should make us a lot of money. Might not happen immediately right now, but it will happen soon, and that is great. Let's go to here. There we go. Confirm. Confirm. Fantastic. Right, trade route-wise, I am gonna sort by profit. This Eon, we've only lost a tiny little bit. Tiny little bit. Most routes. Water ice. This is just not good, is it? Let's stop here. Potable water. Yeah, maybe we could... If I got larger storage, which I think I'll do. Larger storage, which will allow us to get slightly more... I don't know why I'm trying to make water ice profitable. But I am going to try. Right, purchase a storage upgrade there as well. Which means that we're actually going to get full value for money from our transport over here. And in fact, dare I suggest we can actually probably get a second... We get a second ship on this route. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Purchase another ox. There we go. So over to here, you can now store 200, which is quite a lot. I mean, it's a long journey. It is a long journey. 2,400. We're not making hardly any money, but hey ho, look at that. Now it's all coming through. That's great. Potable water. That's what we like to see. That is exactly what we like to see. It is working. How are we doing here? I mean, we could get... Ugh. Water ice silica sand is going to give me concrete. Is there somewhere that concrete is needed? It's down here. Yeah, it is. We're supplying it. We are supplying concrete. It's just taking quite a long time. Right, I mean, look, even the routes that aren't making money, they're not like losing. They're not losing a lot. Like we're still absolutely in it. Ship thrusters, ship fuel. I'll take such an unsexy upgrade, but I'll do it. Turbocharge as well. I think we're going to save up for turbocharge and then probably get the cargo licenses. Because if everything is going faster and it's burning 5% less fuel, I mean, do the maths on that. It's good. It's good. That's what we like to see. Replace all degraded. Yeah, I'm going to do that as soon as I can. 45k. I suspected that I might not have enough cash to make that happen. Come on. Not enough cash. Yep, that's kind of what I thought. So I think the degraded just means that they're traveling really, really slowly. Oh, another ship has just become degraded. Great. Come on. There we go. Okay, good. So everybody is new, fresh. Means that we're moving resources around at a good speed here, which is marvelous. Anything else that we want to get done? Hydrocarbons over here. Hydrocarbons over there. Sure. Could do that. We can't move steel. We're going to need to think about what resources we have going where when we do unlock this Class 2 license, because then we're going to have to move resources to specific locations, which will end up being quite expensive. And just, yeah, stuff that we need to think about. Also, we could maybe even start thinking about the next ship. That might be kind of nice to worry about. It's not the end of the world. Okay, this is very expensive. Very expensive. Class 2 cargo, not very expensive. Relative to the other stuff. Right. So, is this a Class 2 cargo and is this a Class 3 cargo? What does the Class 3 cargo require? 1 million. Okay. Iron ingots, machinery, steel. So, we can now move that stuff. That's good. Am I manufacturing steel anywhere? Run defrag? Yep, absolutely. Iron ingots, fine. Here's what we need to do. We need to get... I can't flip and zoom in because otherwise it all just disappears. I need this information. This information is, like, absolutely critical. I don't know why on earth... I don't know why on earth I would want to see less information. Right. Defrag. Okay. Great. So machinery needs to be going to here. Confirm. Confirm. Great. And then steel. I'm sure we have steel production somewhere. Maybe I'm misremembering, but I am... no, apparently not. Okay, well, we need to get steel. We need to make steel. Where can we make steel? We can make steel here. Is that it? Is that the only place that we can make it up in this location here? If that's what we have to do... Oh, it's 2 locations over there. That consumes steel. You can make steel over here. Okay, we are making a bit of steel. So if we get iron ore supplied over here... There we go. Let's go and do that. Yeah, it's kind of confusing because of the fact that we have iron ingot storage, or iron ingot production, and then steel ingot production. They're different, but they both require iron ore. So that's kind of, yeah, noteworthy. Right. Steel is coming through now. That's great. The iron ore is being delivered. That's marvelous. That's what we like to see. I think we will probably give a storage upgrade here. And also maybe a production speed upgrade. Yeah, let's do it. And the reason that I think we need to do that is because this area is kind of, or this planet is kind of the linchpin for my entire profitability strategy right now, which is entirely schemed around getting machinery parts, which should be forthcoming momentarily. Factory line updated. Yep, great. What was that? Your efficiency rating is currently sloth. Factory line updated, efficiency up. Okay, I don't know what that means. Maybe that's just generic. Hey, there we go. Okay, machinery's coming through. So still don't have all of the steel sorted. But you know what? It's not bad. It's not bad. It should be balanced. It should be a little bit more balanced than that, but that's fine. And then machinery parts will be shipped off to somewhere else. Excuse me. There we go. Let's also upgrade the storage here. Like, there's no reason why we shouldn't... Excuse me? Storage full? Yeah, I know storage is full, but I just paid to buy a storage upgrade. Okay, thank you. I did that, though. Oh, there we go. Okay, now it's sorted. That's better. It just feels a bit better to have that. Don't know... Where did the machinery parts go? That's not machinery parts. That's crazy, whatever that is. No idea. Okay. Are we making money on stuff? Sort by profit. Scroll right down to the bottom. We're not making money on this hydrocarbon route. But that hydrocarbon route is... For plastic, to be fair... I can ship plastic off to go and do some other stuff. What about up here? Great. Sure. That will at least give me some profitability on the plastic front. Where was... I don't even know where plastic was required. I'm not even sure. Molding injection ready. Fine. Great. 400k. That's not too shabby. Should I try repaying a little bit of cash? Okay, great. The debt has been reduced. Fantastic. Potable water still sucks. Can I not sort by the highest value thing here? Fertilizer, fuel rods. Yeah, I'd love to get fuel rods up and running. I mean, it was $1 million to get the next level, right? Oh, defrag. That's so annoying. So annoying. No, not anything else that I really want to deal with. Oh yeah, I can now use biomass. That's kind of cool. Sure. Set up a route there. My potable water, I'm going to put over to here as well. Good. Good. I will also say my ice situation, this needs to be improved. I'm just going to buy... I'm going to buy more ships. You know what? Screw it. I don't care. I do not care. I need this potable ice factory to work, and it needs to work right now. Water ice, let's get you to also come down here as well. Let's confirm that. Get 4 of those. And I will improve this storage here. I will also improve the production speed, because apparently this entire empire hinges on this one single flippin' planet. Now we got too much potable water. It's great. There's always flipping something. Biomass, great. Let's get a trade route up and running to here. Sure, these are nutrient packs that we're going to be supplying. Get 2 of those. And then let's also get storage upgraded. Amazing. That feels good. Probably need to replace some degraded ships. I will do that just so that we are a little bit more efficient. Speaking of efficiency... Oh, I just missed it. There we go. He needs to run defrag. That's fine. Yeah, speaking of efficiency, I am fine with all of this. This is looking good. However, I would quite like to maybe look at getting the next upgrade to fuel efficiency. That'd be kind of nice. I would not hate that at all. It requires 1 million, which is, you know, quite substantial, but that's fine. We're at 31 out of 50 trade routes. Let's do another biomass route over to here. Great. 2. I think I want probably 2 oxes on every route. Makes sense. And again, I should get some upgrades to storage. And it's just, if I do, it just makes so much more sense. But yeah, we'll make it happen. There we go. This is good. This is real good. Do I want production speed? Not really. I feel like I've gone for quite a scattergun approach, where I'm making lots and lots of things, none of them particularly well, none of them particularly efficient, but by focusing in on the potable water and the nutrient packs manufacturing process, I feel like that kind of gives me a little bit more certainty, a little bit more clarity, a little bit more room for optimization here. Yeah, let's get you upgraded. Yeah, I will upgrade the production speed here. It's nice. 1 million is required for the next thing, but that's fine. That's good. Yeah, that's looking real good. That's looking real good. Which is amazing. What is this? Titanium ore. Is that required anywhere? It's required over here. Yeah, let's do that. New standard to get 2 ships. And then that can go to here. Great, hull plating. Love to see it. Super easy. That's absolutely overkill. We do not need 2 ships there, but I don't particularly care. Nice. Is that... Oh yeah, no, we don't have steel. We don't have steel coming through. Steel we are manufacturing here. Trade route over to there. Confirm. 2. Let's get storage upgraded. Production speed upgraded. That's great. And then iron ore. Iron ore is being supplied, but it's just not being supplied fast enough. So, yep, give me some more. Give me some more ships on that line. That's looking good. This entire operation is looking pretty darn good now. I'm reasonably happy with how this is coming together. Carbon, where are we getting our carbon from? This planet over here? Ugh. Defrag. See, there's just... Yeah, I'm not a fan of the defrag stuff. That feels... honestly, like a bit of a waste of time. What does the arrow give me? Max speed 500, max cargo 25. Right, and it's also got a 200,000 credit cash tag. A seat strapped to a rocket engine, no cup holders. Is this reliability is for 4 eons? That's not good. That is not good at all. Like, it's just straight up bad. Like, surely I want, like, cheap, long-lasting, slow-flying things. Yeah, let's go and defrag you. Yep. Great. That's looking better. So, what have we learned? The request of the planets, kind of annoying, so therefore I don't really care. You now just request glass. You're moving potable water. Let's delete this route. Yep. Good. Delete that route because it's no longer required. Probably was losing me a lot of money and moving potable water off into nowhere when it was not required, but that's fine. Yes, that's good. It's good, 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 good. Anything else that I need to do or update? No, not really. Ship fuel. Yeah, I think ship fuel. Maybe ship thrusters. Ship thrusters are a little bit sexier. Also costs 10 million credits. So, no, don't think so. Logistics, that's 5 million. Fleet, 5 million. And then the license, that's 1 million as well. The only good thing about doing the license is that I know that I would immediately be able to flipping heck. These planets, give me like a million credit option to automatically defrag planets, because I cannot see for the life of me which ones need defragging and which ones don't. Yeah, so that feels like a bit of an oversight, but that's okay. Also, has this planet disappeared into... What the heck? This planet, I don't know if it exists or doesn't exist. Looks like it's on a different plane of existence. Like, I can't click on it, but yet we can apparently still deliver to it. Huh. Okay, weird. And when I zoom out, it doesn't show any, doesn't show anything there. All of my ships are traveling very, very slowly. I'm going to get them all replaced right now. I realize, of course, that I did hit that magical million credit mark, which is nice. Yeah, you know what? How do I check the prices of things? Machinery is quite high. That's good. Fusion shells are also quite high. Heavy weapons also quite high. I was kind of hoping that fuel rods would be higher than what they currently are, because that will make the case for buying the cargo license level 3. Unlocking the full... Video game! Ah, oh, what a shame. Okay, we can't do that then. Well, I guess we get ship... We can't get... Can I not get any of these? I can't get any of the level 3 upgrades. Ah, bummer. That's a shame. Well, I think it's probably unlikely that I'm going to be able to... make enough money to pay back this massive, massive, massive pile of debt. That being said, repaying $1 million feels pretty good. However, I think, honestly, this is a pretty good place to wrap that up. We're at 53 out of 100 ships. Lots of planets, very nice. 34 out of 50 trade routes. This is this small galaxy. Apparently you can get medium and large, but only small is available in the current build of the game, which I'm playing. Yeah, a couple of comments. Information, the way that information is presented is a little bit confusing. Definitely think that could be tidied up a fair bit. The upgrades, I feel like this is good, but I want to see more upgrades. Like, why the heck not? You know, the ability to auto-defrag planets, or, you know, automatically connect up trade routes, or, you know, get notifications when you're not making money on a trade route. Just all that sort of stuff. That would be really, really, really good. Because I want to play in, like, fast speed to get stuff done and get money. But at the same time, some of the notifications, you know, that you end up having, really, really important. Like this defrag thing absolutely kills the vibe if you're not able to get it defragged. Because then you're just not able to manufacture flipping anything. So yeah, definitely a couple of tweaks. I'd like to see like bigger price variations as well in the economy, because everything seems fine, but everything seems quite like low. Water ice, that's just ridiculously low. I mean, all these things are ridiculously low, but I just don't know what impacts this. I don't know how it all sort of like fits together. It's not necessarily a bad thing. I don't mind the randomness, but yeah, just feels a little bit inconsistent. That being said, I like it. Few quibbles, but an interesting little concept nonetheless. And I look forward to seeing this game when it releases fully at some point in August, I believe is when it's coming. Star Haul Tycoon, ladies and gents. Check it out. Wishlisted if indeed you're interested. Linked down in the description below. Thank you ever so much for watching. I've been Orbital Potato. I'll catch you next time. Bye.